Hi, welcome to Comic Showcase. I'm going to show you my pulls for this week. Let's get started. First up, I have Vault Comics, Nectar number 3. Writer Jeremy Robinson and cover Chris Sheehan. And this story is getting very crazy. People are starting to get murdered. People are starting to disintegrate and fall apart due to whatever's affecting them or afflicting this town. And spoiler, the doctor wants to quarantine the town, so he started burning the docks, and the priest is at war with him, kind of, and decided he's evil and ends up shooting someone close to him. So it's getting interesting. Can't wait to see how it turns out. Next, I have Vault Comics Nectar number 3, Suspiria cover. So let's open this up and let's see what we have. So this is the Suspiria cover. This next book was part of Free Comic Book Day, and my LCS got them in a little bit later, and I was lucky enough to get one. So this is from Vault Comics, Free Comic Book Day 2026, Dungeon Crawler Carl, number 0. And this is kind of, it's kind of a sad story, kind of weird and interesting, but kind of sad. They're mocking him the whole time. The world's, gone to crap, and he's trying to figure out what to do, and he has this cat. And so he's being mocked kind of the whole time, and then at the very end, you meet the people who are, I guess, I don't know, the people who are mocking him or in charge of it, but it's a very different read. Next, I have Ignition Press, Everyone Loves a Jewel Thief, number 2. And although I found the first one more fun, we're getting more of the story and we're really getting into it. Ignition Press, Everyone Loves a Jewel Thief, number 2, and this is cover B. A Jacob Phillips variant. Image Comics, Skybound Super Creep Show, Volume 1, number 3. And this is an homage to Action Comics, number 1. Next, I have DC Comics, Logo number 3. This one's just kind of funny. It's Lobo talking to a shrink and having some, reflecting back on his life and kind of talking about who he is now. It's just a little humorous. Next, I have DC Comics, Logo number 3, cover B, a Lee Bermejo variant. Boom Studios, Neighborhood Watch, number 2. And this story is really heating up. I actually really enjoyed this one. More information made me go all in on it. So, I guess a little bit of a spoiler. One of the characters has a double life, and they're learning about the double life of this character. So it's getting really interesting. I really enjoyed this one. And I don't know if anyone noticed, but my shirt says Dr. Kames, and that's my LCS, and the owner's name is Pat. Super nice guy, fun to talk to. And so these next few books, some of them he talked me into, and then like this one, he told me, I understand why you're getting it, it has great art, and it's a fun story, even if it's a little stupid. Allen Books, Zorro #1. And I agree, it was a fun story, and the art was good, even if the ending was a little silly. I enjoyed it. Zorro! And this next one, Pat did talk me into. Image Comics of the Earth #1, cover B. It's a Jacob Phillips variant. And this one I did find really interesting. It talks about a myth of the Oiler cat, or the Oiler cat, and or a wild cat, which is interesting because, to be honest, in my first school I was considered a wild cat. So I just liked it. It was a fun story, even though it's a dark story. And you're trying to figure out if they're real. I mean, it seems like someone in this girl's family was affected, and you're trying to figure out what she's running from. It was a good story. It was a good read. I enjoyed it. This next one he saw me look at, and then later I went back and I was talked into this one, but I might have to talk to him about this. This is a very dark story, and although it was interesting, very, very, very disturbing. So this one's Image Comics Odin #1. And the person depicted on the cover is a journalist who's she's basically infiltrating a group and trying to tell a story about them. But some really strange stuff happens when they go into the woods, and I ended this book going, what did I just read? Okay, so I have to start by saying this next one, I'm not endorsing. Don't hate me, people who like it, but I did not enjoy this one. Maybe it's too young for me, I don't know. Team Spot Pooh Bear Adventures Piglet's Very Bad Day #1. And I just felt like after reading it, I felt like I'm out. But then I found out that Tigger is the next issue, and I feel like I have Pooh Bear, I have Piglet, I have to have Tigger, so I might get it, but I don't know that I'm going to read it. I felt like I was out after this one. The story was just kind of too weird and too like childish. I don't know. I did not enjoy it. And as I mentioned last time, the art, I feel like it's okay, but it's also, when you know Pooh Bear, it's just, I feel like it's just a little bit lacking. Sorry, don't hate me. So this next one I just picked up, it's Eerie #10. And as you can see, it has an ape on the front, or a gorilla. And as I was flipping through it, I just think the art is kind of fun. I don't know if you can see, but it has some interesting art. And it's just different, and I've been on my ape stuff, it has monster creature stuff. So it should be a pretty fun read. So Eerie #10. So this next book, it has kind of a story that goes with it. So Gary, the casual comic guy, sent me a link to this book. I purchased this book, and the seller originally sent me a DVD, and it was not my order. So I talked to her, sent it back, and then she sent out another book so I would get my book, and it ended up being the wrong book. So I ended up having to send that back, and I wasn't sure if I was ever going to get this book. But somehow I ended up getting it for free because she refunded me, probably for all of the trouble of having to send back the others and wait for what never came. But I finally got it. So I got Dark Horse Comics, Universal Monsters, Creature from the Black Lagoon #1. And the writer is Steve Humkus, and Arthur Adams is the cover artist, and Terry Austin. But it's a really fun one. I like how he's above them, kind of coming after him. Okay, so this last book also comes with a story. At our LCS, Pat has a customer who comes in, and he had a bunch of these Cheval Noirs, and he's been selling them to Pat, and I picked up a lot of them, and Pat knows that he has this one cover that's Dave Stevens, and he was trying to get him to bring it in because he's like, I have someone who would definitely buy it. And, you know, the guy was like, no, because he really wanted to keep it. But then finally the other day, he brought it in and he sold it. And so Pat kept it and told me about it. And of course, I had to get it. So this is Cheval Noir with Dave Stevens cover. And I love this cover. I love a Western, and I love, you know, stemming back to the Gibson Girl, who was one of the first Western pinups. So I love this. It's a fun cover. It's really well done. Let me see if I can find this. There's a story called Delirious, and here it is. And I don't know if you can see, but it's very intricate, and the stories are all really interesting in this book. And it's just a beautiful book. And then one of the stories towards the back, this is just a funny coincidence, but one of the stories is about an eyeball kid. So it's this whole story about this eyeball kid. And this week, I also picked up Green Arrow #1. Absolute Green Arrow #1, and it ends with an eyeball kid, which I thought was a strange coincidence. But yeah, so I got this book, the Cheval Noir, and I was really excited. I really like Dave Stevens, and I just think it's a really cool cover. And thank you, Pat, for keeping me in mind for getting this. Thank you for watching my pulls for this week. I hope you enjoyed it and saw some stuff you like. And if you're ever in this area, you should check out Dr. King. It's a great little store. And check back for more because I'm going to have some more content to do. Thank you!